Hey, what's happening everyone? Vegetarian Zombie here. Welcome to a new playthrough, which is... guess what it is? Subnautica! Well, I'm guessing you guys knew that already. Well, here we are. In a ship that just blew up, and now we're about to get... the ship's about to get haunted for a second. No, actually, there goes my main ship. I guess I was kind of... I don't know what I was doing. I was sleeping at the wheel, I was texting, and I hit an asteroid. Oh no! The ship's going possessed! Wow! You're not gonna hit me in the face, are you? I know you wouldn't do that. You're a good friend, right? In any case, guys, I want to welcome you to this Let's Play. We actually recently did some live streams of this, and everyone seemed interested in watching a playthrough of Subnautica. So this seems like a good time. And yeah, sure, why not? We do survival games on this channel, so let's just put out this fire here. What do you know? I've actually died in this sequence many times. Hey, that's it. And now I can hit F8 to report some bugs. Oh, jeez. Come on, come on. What are you tapping, man? There's nothing on the screen. Oh, no.
Greetings, survivor.
Hi.
Great job not dying.
Thanks.
To assist you in further survival in emergency situations, you have been issued this personal data assistant.
Really? Who issued? What?
Organize your inventory, display
all right.
available construction blueprints, and holds other valuable
So lots of stuff in here. Kind of cool. And yeah, I never really look at it. But anyways, guys, welcome to Subnautica. Welcome to this channel. We're gonna put away this fire extinguisher because I don't really have a use for it. Well, what we got to do first is repair our ship. Now let's come aboard our spacecraft, or our, shall I say, our little escape pod. So this game takes place in the ocean. Now, I've lowered the settings a bit. I actually was playing this on high settings recently, and I just can't stand the stutter, like the frame rate stutter, so hopefully this will make it a little bit better. Alright, let's dive into the water. Woo! Oh, so nice. See, even now, I still get, like, a bunch of stutter here and there. It's not so bad, but on, like, the waves on high, this thing was like a slideshow. It would run great for a little while, and then it would get all, like, choppy. Like that. It drives me nuts, to tell you the truth. But this is an early access game, so hopefully they will ultimately start fixing that stuff sooner than later. Okay, so here we are in this world. We need, of course, food and water. We have a little bit of food and water already provided for us, but we need to get, actually, some fish. And, yeah, this is our water supply right here. This is my bladder fish. Hey, guys, put that away. Put that back in your pocket, man. And we'll catch other fish. So the bladder fish gives us some fresh water, and this will give us some food. Not too... oh, we better... So this is a game where, of course, you need to breathe oxygen, and thankfully this is an oxygen-rich planet, so we just come to the surface to breathe air. And, so like I said, the first thing we need to do is get armed. And the way we do that... will you shut up? Oh. Okay, so we're gonna need some of these seeds over here, and this is what we can use to make rubber. But it's a really cool-looking game. Oh god, that guy's gonna eat my face. Alright, let's just grab these. Come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, let's move. Thanks. So that's the first thing we're gonna do. We're gonna get armed with a knife. Oh god. You're gonna hear that a lot, by the way, in this playthrough. Oh. Now, you can play in a hardcore mode, and that will shut off the oxygen notifications, but you'll also... will probably drown a lot. Or I will drown a lot. Not you. Alright, let's get this guy. Come here. This guy, come on. I'm hungry. I could use some food. So it's a really cool game. It's a really beautiful game. And this is a game I've been finding myself playing a lot recently. Just kind of... it's like you can just play it, and it's just so... I don't know. At peace. It's like a Zen game. You're playing, and you're like, oh, your tongue's hanging out of your mouth. Hours go by. Alright, so we got our... seeds. First thing we're gonna do is make some rubber. And this is our fabricator, so this is how we do all our crafting. Excellent. Now, we're just gonna convert all this to rubber, because those things go bad. Next thing we need is some titanium. Now, I'm not too sure if I have any on me. Let's check. Nope. But we have our bladderfish. Thank God we have our bladderfish. Alright. So, it's I think this game may have a story, because whenever we've done a live stream of it, like, you guys have always been like, hey, don't spoil it! So I'm curious to see where that goes, and I'd really like to see this series sort of explore the Subnautica world. Of course, if you guys are interested. If you're not interested, definitely let me know, because I don't want to do a series that's going to bore the tails off of you guys. Wait, you guys have tails? No one told me about that. Alright, so what we're looking for is some of this stuff right here. Excellent. And let's go back to the ship so we can transform that salvage into nice, lovely titanium. Oh, shut up! Whew, I feel like I know what I'm doing when I really don't. If you guys are a Subnautica fans that play this a lot, by all means, let me know what I'm doing wrong, or give me some advice. I'd love to hear it. But do it in a nice, kind way. Alright, so we got that. We're going to make some fins. Excellent, so this should make us swim a little bit faster. And where is our equipment? Like, I kid you not, I spend half the time going through this. Alright, so we want our survival knife. We're going to call this knife Mr. Shanky. He was designated Mr. Shanky in a live stream. Now, if you guys are interested, we do live streams on this channel every Saturday. And during those live streams, what I do is I give away a free PC game. So definitely stop by and say hi. I'd certainly love to see you. All right. So now that we got that, we want to get our O2 tank. And that's actually pretty easy to make. We just need some quartz. And quartz seems to be everywhere. Like, right there. Oh, I gotta convert this into glass. So here we go. We got our glass there. Now if we come to our equipment, we got our extra O2 tank. And you can see now our oxygen's up to 75. Great. I'm getting a little hungry. Let's have some, was it Soylent? Soylent Green, it's made for people! It's a nutrient block. We'll chow that down. And we get our free water and our free food. Did I drink the water? Like, huh? I've noticed that sometimes. I have drank water before. Oh, no, I didn't. I just put it back. But I've noticed it sometimes. I have drank water. Oh, maybe I just kept on putting it back and forth. I've been known to do really stupid things. So buckle in, people. It's gonna get dumb. Okay, so we got that. Will you stop playing with your knife? Mr. Shanky. Mr. Shanky says hi. All right. Next thing we want to do is I want to find these little exploding guys. I forget what they call them. Crayfish? Hey, man, have you seen a suicidal fish? Oh, God! Look at that!
Caution. Continued degradation.
Oh, that's my other ship about to explode. All right. There we are. Kaboom. He left one of these weird eggs, I think. Oh, I need a light. All right, here we are. We come back to our fabricator, which we'll be using a lot in this series. And where is it? So we want the... Are we sure it's a battery now? Let's just make sure. Come down here, tools, flashlight. We need a battery. Okay, perfect. Electronics, battery, just like that. Now, thankfully, one of the nice things about Subnautica is how quickly the day-night cycles are. A lot of times you get, oh, we actually do need a scanning tool. Oh, I need to make glass! I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay, so that's easily made. Whereas, like, a lot of other survival games, you know, like the night is where the conflict is, so they try to make that in like a lengthy part, or they make the days a little bit shorter. I don't know, but one thing I love about Subnautica is like it's nighttime, it kind of stinks. The next thing you know, bam, it's no longer night again. It's just really quick. So I think it should be almost daylight by the time we come out here. So it goes by quickly, and I really appreciate that. Yep, there's our buddy! Thanks, man! So this is what we need, this crash fish powder. And we'll be using that for later to build stuff with. But it's just a real pain to get a hold of. Alright, we got some lead there. Perfect. We can use that in a little bit. And let's get back to my ship. Alright, so here we are. We're going to open up. One thing we need to do is make a scanner, and we need to make ourselves a repair tool. So if we come over here, let's see what our scanner. We need to make another battery, and for our repair tool, we just need some magnesium. Now, if I remember magnesium, I think that's just salt, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll come over here, and we just need to make some salt, get some salt deposits. So that's actually not too hard to get. Wow, look at this, daylight. I love it. So salt just kind of looks like boogers on the ground, white boogers. So we just got to find some boogers, and we'll be able to get our repair tool up and going. So I definitely want to thank you guys from the community for helping me get up to speed in this game. Mr. Glitch and all those who attended during the last live stream. It was great. You guys really... I got some gold! I'm going to give you guys some gold. Here's some salt. One of the things that I was trying to do was... Oh, shut up! One of the things I was trying to do was find salt, and it was really funny. Everyone's like, you just went past it! But of course, at the time, I had no idea how, like, what salt looked like. Uh-oh. Someone's coming at me. Someone wants a piece of me. And it was great. Oh, I'm about to die again. But you guys were great, and now, thankfully, I never miss some salt. Oh, I'm gonna die! Whew! I am really bringing it close to the limit, guys. But that's how we live here. And now, if we go down to our tools, we can make our repair tool. Ha-ha! Just like that, guys. We are up and running. And let's see what we need for our scanner. We need a battery. And what do we need for our battery? We need some more acid mushrooms. So let's just get those, and then we'll fix up our base. Thankfully, the acid mushrooms are right here. I remember when I first started playing this, I thought I could eat those things. So I was very happy to find, oh, I got food everywhere! Nope.
Seismic readings suggest a quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's
oh, that's right there, it's gonna go!
The reactor will reach a supercritical state.
Oh, you don't have to drag it out, computer.
10, 9, 8.
You think it's smart for me just to stand here?
5.
What is that? Oh, that's a... Uh-oh, here it goes! Bring your popcorn! Oops. I guess I'm not going back home. I'm sure this won't irradiate me. I'm sure I'm perfectly safe. Oops! Oh no! Oh, well, I guess if I'm out here already, it can't really hurt me much. What's a little radiation to start off your day? Alright, so we come in here, and let's make ourselves our battery. And then, I do love the crafting. I think it's really cool the way they have that set up. And we can make our scanner now, and now we can find recipes for things just lying around on the ocean floor from my ship. Okay, so we come back here, and let's get out of here. And this is my flashlight? No, we want this bad boy. So let's repair this up. Oh yeah. Look at this. Woo! And we got lights. I gotta get rid of the smoke damage too. You know, it's not gonna sell well. Do you like to buy a used escape pod? Ooh, someone's sending me messages. This is kind of nice here. Look at this status okay. Hull integrity okay. Secondary systems online. Flotation device deployed. Woo! Awesome. Uncharted ocean planet. Oxygen, nitrogen atmosphere. Waterborne bacteria levels high. Attempting to scan emergency frequencies. Let's check this out. Alright, I'm sure someone's gonna save me soon.
Back from the Aurora mining vessel. Your distress signal has been received. An
Ow!
emergency relief team will be dispatched to your location. The estimated arrival time, 9 hours.
Oh. That doesn't sound too long. Was that a couple years? Millennia? Oh well. Alright, so we got our pod all up and running and everything's repaired. The next thing we need to do is get our glider. So let's see if we can find some pieces down here so that we can scan them. Alright, this looks like a cargo container, but it looks like it's sealed, so... I don't think we can scan this. Nope. But we're looking for things that look just like that. Oh, God. That does not look healthy over there. So we're just going to leave that guy alone. Hey, man. Just floating by. One of the things to note about Subnautica is that the game itself, the world is not random. So this is pre-generated, designed by people, and it's the same every time you play. Now that could be a disappointment to you and so forth, but I believe some of the resources, like the salts and stuff like that, and the location of like the limestone stuff that I've been breaking, those things I believe are random, but the game world itself is going to be the same. Uh-oh, we got some problems. Look at this guy over there.
30 seconds.
Now, your starting position of your base, I believe that is different. So that can change your perspective of the game world and stuff. To me, it's not really that big of a deal. I'd rather have a really nice pre-generated world that I can sink my teeth into versus playing something like, I don't know, say like the random gen in 7 Days to Die, which after a while gets to feel really bad. You know, like it's just like you have all these random places respawning like next to each other that make no sense. And they're actually working to fix a lot of those issues I have, which is great. But in the meantime, it can be kind of painful to play in a lot of ways. Whereas this definitely would be nice to have a sort of a random gen stuff, but I really do appreciate the handcrafted world just as well. And the same goes with, say, like the Long Dark. Uh-oh, here we go. Hey, Mr. Shanky says hi! Back off, man! Alright, I thought I saw a box down here, so we're going to check this out. That's our Sea Glide fragment. No! Put on your scanner! There we go. So we got to find one more and we can build that recipe. But in the meantime, we got to get out of here. We're going to head back to our base. And hopefully we'll find the next one maybe in the next episode or so. This place can have some bad mojo in here. All right, we are back at our base. We're going to come up and make some water here. Not that water. We're going to make some filtered water. So we come over here. We'll go to, what is it, basic materials? No, it's under sustenance. And we can choose filtered water like that. And it turns a fish into water. Lovely. Let's make a whole bunch of these. Fresh from a bladderfish. And one thing I do appreciate is we got our food and water stats right over there. And can we cook this? No. No, okay. No biggie. So we'll just come here and you can see we got our water, so we will chow that. You don't get as much from, say, the water supply I was given. In fact, I think if we have bleach, we can make some, if we come down here. Nope, right here. We can make some disinfected water. But, you know, one step at a time. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this beginning episode of Subnautica. If you definitely like it, feel free to hit that like button. And, of course, if you're new to the channel and you like this content, feel free to hit that subscribe button as well. I'd certainly appreciate the support. All right, everyone. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. See you then.